Hey viewers and viewesses, my name is General Red Stratus and welcome back to another round of Will You Press the Button with me and Phil. How you doing over there, Phil?
Oh, I am not too shabby. I'm not too shabby myself. A bit of a browser game fun.
Yes.
I don't think we've done Will You Press the Button in a while, have we?
We haven't, no. In case anyone's wondering, we've just increased the size of the text on the screen so that Phil can actually see it via Skype. So
yeah, just so I can see it a bit better.
Hence why it's clipping into the ads a little bit. So,
but we don't care about the ads.
We don't care. We don't care about releasing software fast or fueling innovation
faster. Yeah, yes. We don't care about all that.
No, we don't.
So let's go with the first one.
Okie doke. I'll read then first. So here's the conundrum, Phil. You meet peaceful aliens who offer to bring you, I should say, to their planet and live there. You'll be able to live there like you live on Earth, meaning disease and oxygen-wise and temperature-wise. But you can never return home and will never see and talk to any of your family and friends or any human ever again.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think that's a nah.
I think that's nice a not. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just leave it to that. No, we can just leave. Nah, right, we will not. End of story. We don't need to explain.
We'll not. End of story.
No,
But we'll talk about the conundrum anyway. I mean,
we've gone past the stage now. We can't talk. No, we can.
We can.
No, but to talk about peaceful aliens would be nice to see a new sort of species, and who knows, they might be more technologically advanced or maybe technologically less advanced than us. We don't know. But I mean, never seeing your family again—that's just dire. And never seeing another human. We base our social interactions off humans. If you're meeting these aliens, let's say they're less technologically advanced or more, you might struggle to communicate with them.
Indeed, yeah. So yeah, I think it's one of those things. I think I get lonely for my friends and family after a while. And also, Phil, there's another big reason why I wouldn't want to live on another planet and never be able to see humans again. Do you want to know what it is?
Won't get to see anime.
Not that, no, it's because I would never get to trade with a broker with integrity ever again. That's right, everybody. Go and sign up with Oanda, whatever that is. I don't even know. Look at this, 73.5% of retail investor accounts lose money when trading CFDs with this provider.
It's not about the adverts. Why are you using
it? I love reading the adverts sometimes.
Why's the advert? Oh, that's Oanda. What? It's taking up 2 spaces.
I know.
A bit greedy.
A bit greedy of you, Oanda. What are you doing? Good. Paying extra money for that free advertising space. Actually, that doesn't make sense, does it? Paying money for that free advertising space. Nah. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Bullshit.
Yes.
But it looks like most people agreed. Yeah, they want to be with humans.
You do.
Be with humans. Absolutely.
On to the next one, Philip. Here we go. And can you read that there?
I think I should be able to. Yes. Yeah. So it is that our favourite sports team wins a championship, but their most hated rival wins the next 3.
To be honest, I don't really follow any sports. I don't really have any favourite sports teams, so to me, this is one of those kind of ambivalent ones where I'm like, whatever.
It's the big.
Yes.
Yeah. For me, well, I used to be into my football.
Making a few mastication noises there. Well, there you go.
Well, because while I'm talking here, I'm having a nice big sandwich. No, not
sandwich.
Really. It's very much past lunchtime now.
Yes.
Yes, I used to be a football fan, and I won't say my football team because it might get people to not like me. But now I've sort of gone off it a little bit. But win a championship, but win the next 3. I mean, win a championship, the most hated rival wins the next 3. I don't think I would be too bothered, so I'd just say press the button.
Yeah, I'd say press the button as well. Incidentally, when I was a kid, my parents, their favourite football team was always Blackburn Rovers, and of course this was back in the day when they had Alan Shearer, and they actually did do quite well. But
they did do quite well. Yes, I think they won the Premier League.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
But ever since then, Blackburn Rovers, I don't know, it feels like they've been constantly on the downward spiral, doesn't it?
Not very good for them.
It gave me that culmination point where they got bought by Venky's, was it? The Indian poultry firm? Something like that, where it was like then they
the Indian poultry firm.
Yeah.
What the bloody hell does chickens have to do with football.
Indeed, yes. But it was like a famous advert that Venky's made for TV, where it's like the Blackburn Rovers team, and they're all tucking into a bunch of Venky's chicken products. It was like a lot of fans were like, "This is a low point for our team. This is." Yeah. Oh, well, there we go. So we pressed the button because we can.
Fine. I'll say my team, Manchester United.
There you go, everybody.
A lot of people agreeing with us again, it seems.
Yeah. He's a bloody Man U fan. There he goes.
Oh,
well,
no, we got one there.
No. Okay, my turn to read this one out then, Phil. You'll get $100 and it will keep doubling every day, but after a month has passed, you will have to answer a question from this website every day, one random one, and it will come true.
Ooh. Now that's difficult. Some of the scenarios you get on here can be quite nasty. This is interesting. I think we're getting some new stuff.
We are,
new questions. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this is why it's good to come back to these things every sort of once in a while once they've updated stuff. Yeah.
Now it will be decent to get $100. So if I assume we can convert it to our currency. $100 is about 80 quid. Mm-hmm. So we get 80 quid, and it keeps doubling every day. So it'll be 80. 160, keep going like that every day.
So
but we have to keep answering.
Yeah.
We'll get certainly, but you'd have to keep answering a question from this, and whatever happens, it will come true. So you could get something nasty. Like
you could.
One of the scenarios is like the one before. You meet peaceful aliens, but you don't see your friends and family ever again.
Indeed, yes.
So,
that's I mean, the thing is like. I feel like I'm in a very comfortable sort of lifestyle at the moment. Oh, go on. What's your loophole?
After a month has passed. Stop doing it before the month has passed, and then you won't have to bother about it.
Ah, okay. So there's no kind of rule that says you have to keep going with this. You could maybe sort of get some money for several days and then
leave it at that.
Leave it at that, could you? Yeah.
Maybe you can start again.
Maybe you could. The infinite loop, Phil.
The infinite loop, yeah.
Indeed.
Would that work? But no, if we base it on the fact that you can't, let's say you can't, it will keep. As soon as you accept it, it will always keep doubling every day.
Yeah. I was looking down in the comments to see if someone had identified a loophole, but it wasn't.
I would say I will not on this.
Yeah.
Bad ones happening.
You don't want it, nah. Okay, so we're in the minority this time. Okay, so
interesting.
A lot of people want to chance it seems, yeah.
Okay.
Chance it, just as you could on 888 Poker, Phil. Play with £20 free, no deposit needed.
Just need that Chansey.
Yes.
Get that reference?
No, I don't.
Some people. Chansey is a Pokemon.
Oh, is he? Okay, right. That's why I didn't get it.
Oh, shit.
Your turn.
Okay, so you can become Superman, but you'll be invisible to the rest of the world.
Oh, you'll be the unsung hero then, Phil. You'll be flying around, doing these amazing things, but nobody will be able to see you. And
that would be a bit weird. Yeah. It's like, let's say someone falls off a building. Caught
him.
What am I caught by? You'd just be like, and everyone would be like looking, going, he's just hovering. This guy's just fell off, and all of a sudden he just randomly stopped. Then, suddenly, what's happening to him? He seems to just be flying by himself.
Yeah, it'd be so weird, actually, wouldn't it?
It would be weird. But hey, you're saving people. So at the end of the day, I don't think it matters if you're saving people, even if you are invisible.
Yeah, I think you should press the button then on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do our good deed, I do think. Come on, press that, please. There we go. So, that's a very slim, actually, majority. 51% agreed with us, but 49%
what is good
didn't.
As well with your good internet is, do you remember that scenario we had when Raymond started?
I don't know if that was actually so much the internet at the time, or if that was just the game glitching out a bit. But
it was a game glitching out, but it was your internet because it was trying to load it through GOG.
Yeah.
But I think that's when we were when you were still living with your parents.
Yeah, that was when I was still back up north, living with family.
Yeah, the internet was not having a good day that day.
It wasn't, no.
Because it took ages to load the actual scenario.
I remember that being a really funny moment, though, when suddenly we were just playing and suddenly you heard the Ubisoft logo title music start, and it was like flickering in the background like crazy.
Yeah, it was horrendous. It was funny,
terrible, but yeah, it was funny. Next one then. Alright, so you change into the opposite sex, but you're still attracted to the same sex. So, in other words, I become
a girl and I get attracted to girls. I don't see the wrong thing in that.
Yeah,
press that button.
Press that button.
Get it correct.
There we go. Yeah, that's fine by me. I'm happy with that. Oh, there we go. So we're going full lesbian, Phil.
That's right.
Yes.
From the island of Lesbos.
Lesbos, indeed.
Which is a Greek island.
It is indeed, yeah. Oh man, speaking of Greek islands, there's a place I always want to visit sometime again. Kefalonia, places like that. Oh, sorry, I was a bit of a random digression, but I just started thinking about...
Well, yeah, you talked about... Do you remember our big... So You've Been Haunted, where we talked about, place, natural wonder which you really like to see. I remember you talking about that in there.
Yeah.
That was our big, super long favourite things
that was a good
episode. Yeah, it was a good one.
That was a very good one. Okay, on to the next
Your
one.
Next scenario, or dilemma as they're called. A person of your choice instantly dies, but everyone will know you did it.
Ooh, do we want to be a murderer, Phil? Do we want to choose someone for someone's life to end?
I don't think it's fair to take someone's life and then everyone knows you. Why would you? So a person who you could go, my worst enemy, but everyone knows you did it, and you're going to be frowned upon by society because murderers are not nice people.
Not nice people. Yes.
A will not, I think, on this one.
Yeah, I think it's a will not. It's a bit of a crazy power to have. That.
Yeah,
it's probably not.
Be nice.
If you're of that sort of philosophical persuasion, you'd say, is that really the kind of power you want to give to humans and all that? But
absolutely do not want that. Do not want. Yeah.
Okay, we are in the majority. 59% of people agreed with us. Yeah.
Okay.
It's me, isn't it? You have an unlimited funds bank account, but you must kill someone for the first $1,000 and another person for every additional $1,500. You cannot be punished for it, though. Oof,
wow,
okay.
It's very similar to the last one, isn't it?
Yes.
Money. So, right.
Money versus death.
So basically, first $1,000, you kill someone, and then additional $1,500.
Indeed. Again, I mean, this is one of those things where I sort of look upon my own life and I think, you know what? I mean, my salary that I get is comfortable. I don't see the need for huge amounts of additional money, and so I personally would say will not. Speaking as a nice human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not about the killing. Why have we got to kill people?
Indeed.
Even though you can't be punished. But yeah, come on. Let's just hope that other people are as good as we, and this is going to be a
yes.
Let's hope more people will not this than will. Come on, people. I believe. Although let's hope humanity.
Oh wow, we are in the minority there, Phil.
I have lost faith in humanity.
We should make a song about this. I have lost faith in humanity.
I have lost faith in humanity.
There we
That's
go.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear. 60% of people want to do it. Good Lord.
Fuck off, people. That's just okay. Yeah. So. You, Andrew, yes, you, Andrew Taylor, you, yes, you,
yes,
become
me.
The smartest person in the world, and you will go down in history. But you become insane, and end up killing billions of people with the nukes you've created. You are the main cause of the apocalypse.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm already the smartest person in the world, and I'm already insane. I'm just, not at the nuke stage yet, so...
Not the nuke stage. And it's another bloody killer one.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy, this, isn't it?
But that Would You Rather episode, you remember, that we had, that was all about death and killing.
That's right, actually, yeah. There was one like that.
Yeah, well, it's nice to become the smartest person in the world and go down in history as smart. I don't think you want to end up killing billions of people with nukes. Let's just let's not forget Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Nagasaki, yes.
What was that?
I don't know. That was just a weird little outburst.
Bit borderline.
Nagasaki, yes. Bit borderline indeed, lad.
And we are the main cause of the apocalypse. So yes, we'll go down. So we'll go to history, which was the main cause of the apocalypse. Yeah. I don't think we'll go down in history. You'll go down in history as being infamous.
Yeah, I'm in two minds. My evil sort of online persona wants to say press that button, but at the same time, I think as myself, the actual person behind the camera, behind the screen, says will not. So
and if you kill billions of people, no more video game developers will make any more games.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, who thought about that one, eh? I wonder how many people got that in their head even.
Let's hope thought about that.
Will not. Okay, we're in the majority. 63%, yes.
Yeah.
Some people possibly sound like they might be slightly narcissistic. They want to be the smartest person in the world, and they want it. They don't care about killing all the others. Okay. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, lovely. Okay, you can have every single game in the world, but you become Brad Davis, terrible at all games. I don't see a drawback here, because I'm pretty much terrible at pretty much every game I play, as far as I'm aware. Yes.
Yeah, true. Well, there's some games you do all right with.
Yeah, some I do all right.
But it'd be nice to. So I assume this. I've not really heard of this Brad Davis before, but
No.
It sounds like he's horrendous at all games. But hey, I don't mind. But
Yeah.
there is a sort of bad thing with regards to that. If you're terrible at all the games, you might not get to complete it.
True.
Because you might be so bad, you might not be able to get past a certain boss
Yeah.
or get past a certain area because you can't do it, and then that spoils it because you want to see, the rest of the storyline.
Indeed, the one big drawback.
Oh.
Right there.
But I found a loophole.
Oh, go on.
Just get the another person who's actually decent to get past that next part.
Oh, you see. Yeah, do that thing.
Yeah.
Call your friend into the room to play
Say,
the
I
party.
really can't do this bit.
Yeah.
Can you do it for me?
And he'll do it for you, and then he'll look at you and he'll go, "How can you not do that? It's like one of the easiest bits in the game, lad."
Easiest bit. But I would say yes. Press
Yes.
that button for this.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Wow, very slim minority.
Okay,
that
so
we're in
loads
here.
of people who play video games want to be amazing at them.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose they're thinking as well that there's probably lots of games that they personally wouldn't play, so maybe that's why they're getting rid of it. But as well,
Could be. Yeah,
maybe,
could be.
maybe.
Right, so you create a new super species of human that's able to overcome anything and live at peace with themselves and their environments for millions of years to come. But you'll kill every single human on Earth at that moment, including yourself.
Oof. Wow. Okay. So Homo sapiens, ourselves, we will disappear, and in our place will be this completely new super species of human.
Another species that takes over.
Yeah. I would say will not for this one, speaking as, the responsible human being, because, at the end of the day, you're making that decision on behalf of everyone else. It's like,
Yeah.
do you have that right? Do you have the right to do that,
So
really?
again, to take a life, do you have
Yeah.
no? It's a simple thing.
Bear in mind, ladies and gents, this means
you,
every single human. This means all the children, all the little kiddies as well. You're
as
going to
well,
be killing
yeah,
them.
just to create the super species of human
Yeah.
that might be live at peace with themselves. But so you might be able to stop wars then.
Stop wars,
with that.
look after the environment, but
Yeah,
you have to commit mass genocide in order to do it.
mass extreme. Well, all 8 billion people or however
Yeah.
many there are.
Indeed.
Nah, we can't come
Nah.
to terms with that.
We can't do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we're in the majority there. 65% of people also did not press that button.
Good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Right.
Excellent.
You have the power to learn anyone's and everyone's personal fetishes, but you learn it by seeing their fantasies played out in your
No,
mind.
thank you.
Yeah,
No, thank you. That
you
was
don't know what
horrendous.
you're going to see there.
Yeah, there's a lot of very weird personal fetishes out
Indeed.
there that are very strange. Like people getting there's something like people getting turned on by a fan blowing air into their face. People do get turned on by that.
That one actually sounds pretty tame compared to some of the ones that there
Yeah.
are actually out there. But yeah,
I've seen
your
them
point's
as
absolutely
well.
right. Yeah, you have no idea what you're going to see, and you may well end up seeing that one thing every so often that's actually kind of a bit disturbing.
And then they scar you for life.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, don't think we
Will
want
not.
that.
Yeah. Wow, we are actually in the minority there.
Well, we do live in we do sort of live in a sex-deprived world, unfortunately. So I think that is contributing a bit towards it as well.
Yes. All right.
Interesting.
On to the next one then.
Yes, right.
Isn't
You'll
it?
perceive every concept of time and space and every possible outcome of the universe simultaneously, or from the US, simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Will you live the rest of your life as a lab rat by the old government?
Okay, I already know what I would pick for this. I would say will not, because
Yeah, well,
even if
be a
you
lab
even if you subtract the lab rat bit, I feel like being able to perceive every possible outcome of the universe. So that's like Schrodinger's cat situation, but taken to the absolute extreme, where every possible choice you're seeing every possible branching path. I feel like that would kind of drive you a bit insane.
It's like that thing when
Yeah.
you see where what would happen if oxygen wasn't invisible and you could
Indeed.
actually see it. Just imagine, because
Yeah.
it'd just be all around and you'd be like, it'd just go crazy.
I think you would go crazy at that, because it's like, I feel like your grip on what's real and what isn't would sort of start to suffer a bit. You go a bit
Yes,
insane.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's weird that. I mean, I'm sure there's a very interesting premise there for a sci-fi story, but personally, I would
I
not.
wouldn't be surprised if one's already done.
Probably,
on
yeah.
that. Maybe a film or something that's done there.
Indeed.
Yeah, will not on that one.
Yeah, because even if you subtract the lab rat bit, it still sounds like it would be problematic. Oh yeah, we're in the
Majority,
stonking
yeah.
majority. 71% also did not press. Okay, you will be the sexiest person alive, but you can't love anyone. Ooh.
Oh, it's a bit sad.
Yeah. What's the point of being the sexiest person alive if you can't get a bit
Can't
of
get
loving
a
on?
relationship with anyone. Yeah.
Can't get a bit of the old hubba hubba, Phil?
the old hanky panky.
The old hanky panky, the old rumpy pumpy. Yes.
We've got all these famous words.
Besides, you don't
I think
need
hanky
to be.
panky is a very British word.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, there was an area in Grand Theft Auto called Hanky Panky Point.
Really?
Which is a bit strange because you think, why is it called that in an American game? But what we must not forget is that Rockstar are a UK company.
Yes, they are.
Their main headquarters are in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
So that's why in a lot of their games you do see some British colloquialisms, which is really strange because obviously you wouldn't say that in America.
No.
They wouldn't say it, but they do because sometimes they haven't. Yeah, because Rockstar are a UK-based company. They throw a few little British colloquialisms and slang terms in there. So like the hanky panky. So there might be some people who play that from all over the world go, what the hell does hanky panky mean?
There you go. There you go, Liz. I mean,
this is why it's good when you play Grand Theft Auto because we can get these little colloquialisms up and we understand them when you're British. Yeah.
So I was just thinking with this one, you don't need to be the sexiest person alive to find love. It's beauty's in the eye of the beholder and all that. So yes, so I would say will not, to be honest, on this one.
So basically, the first box. So essentially, you'll be me, but you can.
I'll be Phil.
Oh, how very, very modest.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I always thought you were sexy as hell, Phil. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Andrew's turned gay.
Andrew's turned gay. What's going on? Good lord.
But now we don't need to, because you can still. You've got, lots of people in the world, so you can still be there. Yeah, I will not.
Yeah, will not.
Let's hope people are not. Oh, for crying out! Oh no, we're in the majority.
We are in the majority. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. People are not that shallow, it seems. Fortunately.
World peace would be achieved. All diseases would be cured. No one would ever starve again, and everyone would be happy forever. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
No, can't leave it at that. You'd have to die slowly and very painfully, and no one would know about it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, the ultimate question of altruism, Phil. Will you put yourself through something terrible if it means the greater good? Oof.
Ooh, right. You've thrown us into a real dilemma here, Mr. Will you press the button?
Mr. Will you press the button, for anyone who doesn't know, is the person who made this website. That's totally a 100% accurate fact. You can definitely trust that. Don't question it.
Yep. Don't ever question things like that.
No.
You'd have to... Oh, God. So basically you're going to die a horrendous death, but in order for that... I mean, I suppose you will be remembered because you were the one that got world peace, you cured all diseases, no one starves, and everyone's happy. But how long would that last?
Oof. That's a fair point, actually. I say,
are notorious little bastards.
They are.
I mean, look at our history.
I mean, it says these things would be achieved, and it says forever, so they'd be continuous for the rest of history. But yeah, this is a real tricky one. Would I want to put myself through that, and no one would even know that I've had to suffer for their peace and happiness? That's the question.
I was trying to find a loophole there, but put yourself under anaesthetic. But then that means you wouldn't die painfully, would you? And you have to die painfully.
You have to die painfully, otherwise it's not.
I think we're going to have to be altruistic. We're going to have to take one for the team.
Okay, let's take one for the team. We're going to hit that button, ladies and gents.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of altruistic people then who said
Good,
yes.
That's what we like.
Good.
Next one, Andrew Taylor's.
Every time you make a pun, you become 10% more attractive, but every pun must be made via meme. I don't see a problem with this one, Phil.
Well, that's quite the amount of memes we've got nowadays. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, see? Hits that button like a boss. There we go.
Wow.
82%. Big majority. This person needs to make a slightly more difficult conundrum.
Yeah.
Whoever made this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn.
There'll be another season of Breaking Bad, but you have to cut off a finger.
I will not. I've never watched Breaking Bad.
I've not watched it. I know it's very, very popular.
Yeah.
I might give it a whirl. It's on Netflix. I might give it a whirl. It's all about two guys who make meth and have their own meth lab, isn't it?
White, isn't it? The main character.
Walter White.
Yeah, it's White.
But yeah, we can see how many people will want to cut off a finger for Breaking Bad. Let's just see how popular this Breaking Bad actually is. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Okay, we're in the massive majority, 77%.
Okay, so people aren't asked. They're not going to cut off a finger just to get another season of Breaking Bad.
They're not.
It just makes sense. You can't have a TV show that can't be that popular.
No.
You cut off fingers.
Yeah. Who wants to cut off a finger for a TV show? Flipping heck. Okay, is it me or you? I can't remember.
You always do keep forgetting, don't you?
I distract myself when we start conversing. It's me. You'd be the smartest person in your peer group, but you would have to share a toothbrush with a random stranger.
In the times we're in now, coronavirus?
No, not really. I don't want to share that toothbrush.
I suppose you could. Well, it doesn't say anything about you can wash it and sanitize the toothbrush and everything.
Yeah, sterilise it or whatever, just to make sure
Sterilise.
it's clean.
Yeah, just do that to be the smartest person.
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Boom. We're in. Well, only 36%
People are not thinking.
Yeah,
people are not thinking.
There you
unfortunately. Okay.
On to the next one.
Next dilemma. You know for a guaranteed fact what comes after death. Oh, but you can't tell anyone, or you die without them understanding you.
Okay, so you know if there's an afterlife or if there's nothing, but you can't tell anyone. And if you do try to tell anyone, you will die without them really being clear on what you're trying to say. I mean, do you really want to know?
Hey, guess what? So after death, they're called.
After death, you go to a giant realm with a big pink unicorn and lots of clouds and rainbows.
I know what you said before just a minute ago. Would you want to know?
Yeah.
Because what happens if you saw and it was actually quite severe?
Yeah. What if it was something not particularly palatable, something that you don't, and you end up regretting it? I don't know. But
doesn't seem a great amount of positive here. No. I think it will not be.
Yeah, it will not. I mean, what can you do with that information since you can't tell anyone?
Can't tell anyone.
No, it's kind of useless to you. We are in the minority though. So 71% want to actually see what the deal is. But
it could be. There's a lot of religious people.
Yeah. Gets 100. It's me, isn't it? Gets 160 IQ but change gender. I mean, press.
Wow.
I don't see it.
Is that Mensa stage?
I think it's pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah. Which, hey, I don't mind getting 160 IQ and becoming a woman.
Yeah. Go for it. Press that button. I don't see a problem with that one.
Yeah.
Yes, there we are. We're in the majority.
Hey, with those boobies.
So I knew that was what you were probably thinking of. There we go.
You can hypnotise anybody you want, forcing them to do anything for 1 hour. But they get to hypnotise you for 1 hour afterwards.
Interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, you could be as sadistic as possible, hypnotise them, but they could do the same thing right back at you.
Yeah.
Or you could just, or you could, even if you got it and just told them to do something tame, they could hypnotise you and go steal from a bank.
Here's an interesting thing about hypnosis. So I was actually reading a little bit about it not too long ago. So everyone kind of thinks with hypnosis that it's like you put someone in a trance and then you can literally just control everything they do. That's not strictly true, apparently. It's more like you put them in a super relaxed state where they're just a bit more...
It is a super relaxed state, yeah.
Yeah, a bit more open to the power of suggestion, but you can, even in a hypnotised state, still resist and actually deny and lie and do things like that. So hypnosis, people sort of have this kind of popular image of it being this kind of almost mind control in a sense, but actually
can't really
nowhere
do that.
near like
there are funnily enough, there are mind control bugs that do take over another organism, which is really interesting. Those are really interesting.
Oh, like insect parasites and things like that.
Insect parasites, yeah. But you know what I'm trying to remember here? Do you remember Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
God, do not remind me of that guy. You are very much mistaken, or whatever it was they used to say. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, it was that Assassin's Creed Syndicate, wasn't it? That side mission you go on. Yeah. It's like a guy who's a hypnotist, and you have to eliminate him, or whatever it is.
He keeps hypnotising people to do stuff for him, like robbing stuff.
Yeah.
And he keeps going, you are very much mistaken.
Yeah, well, he does that weird little thing with his arms and his little pocket watch or whatever in front of...
He hypnotises, the main character, Jacob. Yeah, that's it. And then he just falls asleep, and eventually you do get him towards the end of the mission, but it was very strange.
Yeah. I just remember that one being sort of mission where you're trying to stealth your way into his building where he is, and he's like, as soon as you do something slightly wrong, he immediately turns around, and it's you are very much mistaken.
Yeah, and then he kicks the front of the building again. Start again. Really annoying.
Geez.
Very annoying mission that was. But obviously it's based off Ezio, as you can see, because it's called Enzo.
That's right.
Because someone could get us to rob a bank, and we don't want to do that, and get thrown in jail. Yeah.
Nah, we'll not. There we go. So we are. We're in the. It's a
slim
sort of
about half thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's you.
You gain all the knowledge of the internet, but you get turrets where you randomly shout out sex sounds.
Turret. Yeah, I think you mean what's it called? Tourette syndrome.
Oh, Tourette's. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
Tourette's.
thinking, what the heck, Tourette's? What?
I think it's spelled wrong. Yeah, I think you get Tourette's. So you randomly shout out sex sounds.
I mean, as much as having knowledge would be good, remember this is all the knowledge of the internet. So there's going to be some
The dark web.
Yes, there's going to be some pretty messed up stuff, and we're not talking, Rule 34 here. We're talking beyond Rule 34. We're talking.
And some of that, some of that stuff as well might contribute to your sex sounds.
True. You don't want that now, do you?
Yeah, especially that would no. I don't think so.
No, we're not doing that. That's a clear no.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's not too big a majority that we're in
and
here.
Person, just you need to do a little bit of improvement on your spelling.
Yes, Tourette's, not Tourette's.
Tourette's, but we understood what you mean. Well, you didn't. I did.
Yeah. For some reason, when I saw Tourette's, I first thought of the turrets from Portal. I thought,
so did I.
Yeah. You just think of all the turrets from Portal shouting out sex sounds in those silly little robot voices that they have. That would actually be kind of hilarious. Oh dear.
I'm different.
There you go.
The world will have world peace, but you, Andrew, are going to get sacrificed.
I mean, I feel like we've kind of had one like this already.
Yeah, it's very similar. It's very similar. I think in order to have true, you'll go the way of the sacrifices of the Aztecs. So yes, you're going to get your heart ripped out in front of you.
Your beating heart torn from your chest with an obsidian knife. There you go.
So I think this is quite easy, though. We'll be altruistic and say yes.
Okay.
This is very similar to the one before.
Yeah. Do that. There we go. You can eat whatever you want, whenever you want, but it will always be cold refrigerator leftovers.
Whoa! What is wrong with cold refrigerator leftovers? Because that could be cold pizza.
It could be
nice. You get loads of good stuff in the refrigerator.
You can eat whatever you want, whenever you want. There's no kind of restriction on, you can only eat such and such a thing. No, you can eat whatever as long as it's, cold refrigerator leftovers. And like you say, there's plenty of stuff that's fine in that form. So,
I don't see it at all.
Let's do it. Let's press that button. Hit that button. Oh, okay. We're only in the 38% apparently.
Not thinking.
Damn. Yeah. I guess some people must prefer their pizza warmed up on all occasions.
Nice to have a cold pizza sometimes. So you gain the ability to convince people of absolutely anything. Okay, but every time you lie, you become a bit more detached from reality until you become lost in your own lies.
Oh, okay. So I could be a very convincing liar, but eventually I'll reach a point where I go mad and I can't distinguish reality from fiction.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
It's a bit like that universe, time and space question we had earlier.
Yeah, indeed.
That would be good for you, for your mental health.
No, I don't think it would. I'd say will not on this one.
And also, what's that good for? Convince people of absolutely anything. It's just not good. It's really not good to lie.
Well, technically, it doesn't say actually lying specifically, does it? In that left one, it just says convince them of anything. So
it's a bit like the film with Ricky Gervais, the invention of lying.
Yeah.
Remember, he comes. Everyone doesn't know how to lie, and all they can do is tell the truth.
Yeah.
And he obviously gets the ability to lie, and he can essentially in that thing convince people of anything. Because basically, one of the things he says, it's a funny scene where he's talking to one and he's saying, something like, "I have two heads," and he'll go, "Oh, right, really? I didn't really no." And he's like, "No, I'm lying. I clearly don't have two heads."
Indeed.
Yeah. So it's very much like that film, The Invention of Lying. Definitely watch it. It's a good film.
Yeah.
Got Ricky Gervais in it. But yeah, I think you'd go mentally insane.
Yeah, you would. Indeed. Will not. Well, okay, apparently there's a lot of people, 51%, who actually don't mind the going insane part, but alright, sure. Okay, people.
Okay. You read next on.
Okay. You cure internet trolling forever, but the cure causes all cat photos, videos and other cat content to be completely wiped from the internet and all electronic devices, never to be seen on any screen ever again.
That's okay. Just take if you like your cat photos or cat videos, you've got your phone. Just take a picture.
Yeah.
And you've got it on your phone as memories forever.
Yeah. Download it from the internet first, and then it or print it out. That is rather.
I think that's a worthy thing to stop internet trolling, because some internet trolling can be awful. Some internet trolling can be that bad it has led people to suicide.
Yeah. I don't know. I always kind of
How are you not going to be monetized?
I
There
think
we
it's
go.
a difficult one, that, though, because like some internet trolling isn't necessarily malicious or abusive. Some of it's meant to be kind of humorous, and some of it is kind of humorous. And you look at it and you think, okay, that's not actually doing any harm.
No, but you've got those people, and those ones to get rid of that can cause other people to take their own life.
True. Yeah.
Again, I've demonetised you.
This is an interesting one because it goes to a bit of a deeper question, though. It's like, what are you classing under the banner of internet trolling here? And depending on what you're classing, is there the unintended side effect that you're wiping out something completely harmless in the process?
Well,
you're like victimising someone else.
The meaning of internet trolling is doing something to get a reaction out of someone.
Yeah, but that's like I always sort of
it's
in my
usually
own head.
negative.
Yeah, typically negative. Not always though. Like sometimes it is people just making jokes, but yeah, it is making
jokes, but mostly the jokes are at the expense of others.
Well, there's a lot of jokes though that often come at someone else's expense when you sort of think about it, like what a joke actually can be. You know, I'm sure people can sort of think of examples of like jokes which technically
your mama jokes.
Yeah, things like that. Technically, it's like
your mama's so fat that when she put on a yellow coat, someone yelled "taxi."
Your mama's so fat that when she sits around the house, she sits around the house. There you go. Yes, indeed.
Those are some classics. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So on this one, I personally would say will not, because that might be the more sort of like, you know, I kind of free speech advocate in me saying, but I don't know. It's a tough one. It all depends on what we're classing as internet trolling. If we're just classing the sort of abusive side of things, then.
But if you had the chance to stop something that's causing, you know, cyberbullying and cybercrime, and you don't take it, I think that's a bad reflection on your character.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I would press the button here.
There's also the thing, you're wiping out a load of other stuff that is completely harmless and has what has the cat content done to deserve that being completely wiped out? It's like you're trying to do something good, but what you're doing good is kind of coming at someone else's expense, and I feel like that raises a whole load of philosophical questions in terms of like, do the ends kind of justify the means almost? It's a very we're getting a bit deep actually with this.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not everything to do with cat photos and everything. I mean, you can easily get a cat photo yourself. There's loads of cats in the world and things like that, and cat videos that you can do yourself with your own phone.
But no lolcats, Phil. No lolcats.
Lolcats. I think that was one of the first original memes, was it not?
Was it not? It's been going for a long time. Yeah. Okay. Do a random
I must
selection.
say though, if I were to get a pet, it would be a cat, because I do like the look of cats. They are they're nice looking, and I have been seriously considering it. So just go on a random selection on this one.
Tell us when to stop then, Phil.
Because I'm just thinking we probably should be having big debates like this, because this is where comment sections can get a bit violent. Yeah.
Yes.
Stop.
All right, we're pressing the button then. We're getting rid of the trolls, it seems. Okay, this is split right down the middle, this one. 50-50. Okay. I wonder if people have the same kind of thoughts that we've had there.
You could very well have been.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting, though, that would sort of raise those are kind of interesting questions, though. But, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So should we do maybe two more then?
Two more. Weirdly enough, I was just thinking that, actually. I was just thinking, great minds think alike.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So we get all the typical vampire abilities. Only weakness, you need to drink fresh blood from an involuntary human being at least 3 times a week to avoid dying.
Okay. So you have to... don't know if you can hear that. There's an ice cream truck driving past my flat. I don't know if anyone will hear that, actually. Sometimes.
And you've not gone to get one?
No, I haven't gone to get one.
I haven't gone to get a 99. Oh, I haven't had a 99 in ages.
A 99. They were good, weren't they? Yes.
You go on the beach and get them with it, always with a flake. You have to have the flake.
Yes.
And they always whip it. Most of our ice cream vans are around here called Mr. Whippy. That's it, because that's what we called the 99. Yeah. I think the reason it's called the 99, because it used to, I don't think it is now, but it used to be sold for 99p.
Yeah.
Although I think it's gone up to now a pound 99.
Oof. Yes.
I know. But yeah, it was just a simple wafer cone with a whipped up vanilla ice cream and a nice flake in. Probably supplied by Cadbury.
That really tempts me now to go down to my shop, get a tub of ice cream.
No, you're not getting anything other than Nestle Extreme. Nestle Extreme. I keep telling you to get the Nestle Extreme ones, the gooey chocolate fudge. I know you've got a Sainsbury's near you, and it's only Sainsbury's that do those for some reason, but Nestle Extreme gooey chocolate fudge. It's a cornetto ice cream. Go for that one.
Yeah.
Go for that one.
Sounds
Honestly,
good.
the amount of chocolate in it is unreal, and it's got chocolate sauce inside it as well. So it's just chocolate extravagant. Gooey chocolate fudge. It's called. And anyone else who's, Nestle is a Swiss company, so I assume they sell it more places in the UK. But I'd recommend getting it. Nestle Extreme Gooey Chocolate Fudge ice cream.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But anyway, back to our point.
Yes. Vampires. Do we want to be a vampire?
No, because they have a lot of weaknesses.
Indeed.
Oh.
Only weakness, it says, though.
Yeah, because obviously the main one is obviously sunlight or any light. But if we've not got that weakness, and garlic as well, isn't it? It's garlic, and the only way you can truly kill a vampire is it's stake through the heart.
Stake through the heart, yeah. You can apparently you can like repel them with things like your crucifixes and things like that. That's sometimes another sort of stereotyped vampire thing.
But again, it's killing a human.
Yeah.
Indeed. Oh well. Hang on. There's a loophole. You need to drink fresh blood from a human, involuntary human, I suppose. They could just go. You could just take. Can I just have a little tiny bit of blood? That's all I want. You don't have to drink like gallons. Sorry, man. I just need to just grab them by I'll have a little bit. Right. There you go.
Just a tiny little sip. Yes.
At least
tell
3
you how much. Other than.
Well, again, something that goes against that loophole is an involuntary human being.
Yeah, so, there's no consent involved.
Yeah, it's not good. And what else get all typical vampire abilities? What you got? I mean, isn't it mostly just going around killing people?
Just maybe you can like turn into, I don't know, a bat and fly around or something. Yeah.
Or you could just be, super pale. That's one thing. Or you could just go around going after a human woman all the time and trying to impress them.
Indeed.
Twilight.
You could be invisible in mirrors. So
yeah,
there's that. I don't know what he'd use that for, but yeah.
It could be like Twilight. Yeah.
Oh, you could be like what's his face? Edward. What's he called?
Yeah, from Twilight.
Yeah,
Edward.
From Twilight. I can't remember his surname now.
Cullen.
Cullen, is that it? All right, there you go. Yeah. I'd say will not, to be honest.
Yeah, don't say there's not too much advantages. Yeah.
Yeah. Not for me, thank you very much. We're in the majority, 55% did not. There you go.
Okay, you do the last one then.
Final one. You have perfect eyebrows, but you have an uncontrollable desire to punch a baby.
Okay, I don't really see the need to get perfect eyebrows to do that. To punch a baby?
Either.
God, can you imagine
the reaction you get to that? Yes, the baby puncher. That's what you'd be
and
known
who's baby as well? God.
Yeah. You just see, a little one in a pram going by. Just get suddenly that itch. Got to ball up my fist. Bam.
Hey, you punched my baby. Hey, you punched my baby. I know, but look at my eyebrows. They're on fleek.
You do that thing like that in that old Cadbury's advert with the kids with their eyebrows. Yeah. Do you remember that? Like the eyebrows going all over the place. Well, do you remember actually the scene from Austin Powers, the first one, where he hypnotises the guard using his eyebrows?
I think I have seen it. I haven't watched many Austin Powers films, but that does seem Austin Powers is funny. One of the funniest scenes from that was where he's on one of those those trolley bikes you see in airports.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
He gets stuck in the thing. He's like trying to reverse and then he's
got it perfectly wedged in that narrow corridor.
Yeah, that's
brilliant.
So funny.
Yeah. Man, maybe I should pick those up and watch them again sometime.
Absolutely. Yeah, but the Cadbury advert, they were always strange. The Cadbury adverts. The gorilla on the drum, doing the drum bit from Phil Collins in the Air Tonight.
I guess the whole point of the old Cadbury adverts was always not necessarily to do something connected specifically to the product, but just to do something that stood out in your memory.
Well, yeah, but you see, Cadbury are one of the biggest confectionery companies in the UK. They don't really need. They know that they're getting money.
Yeah,
they're getting money. You don't need to.
Yeah. Okay, so not doing it.
Not
then.
Punching a baby. Come on now.
Not punch that baby. There we go. So 60%.
Who are those people who did punch the bloody baby?
Some edgelords on the internet, by the sound of it, Phil.
Also, this advert on the left-hand side, end of summer promo. Summer ended a long time ago.
Yeah,
we're well deep into autumn now.
We are. Good lord. But then again, over on the right there, with Regina Blitz, you can clean it up in a flash, Phil.
Oh, I've noticed. Look on the left advert. 15% off stays, asterisk. Oh dear. 15% off stays, asterisk, when you spend £30 or more.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Be something like that, yeah.
It will be. I was just scrolling down to see if maybe the small text was at the bottom, but apparently not. Yeah. Dog on patrol in a luxury house with 4 girls. This is a dream come true. don't you think big guys are amazing?
Okay,
I
that's
don't know what's going on there, but sure, whatever.
So we were in the majority there.
Yeah, we were.
I think we've been in the minority for quite a bit here, so could you not be boozled?
Yeah. Well, there you go then, everybody. Oh god, yeah, being boozled. Thank God we're not doing that. Yes. Well, there you go. It was another round of Will You Press the Button with myself and Philippe. So thank you for joining me there, Philippe.
We've had a good go with the I do like the browser games. They are interesting and very unique
They're
as
good
well.
for a bit of filler content, aren't they? Yes. Hope you enjoyed that too, and let me know in the comments if you had any different answers to what we gave to some of these conundrums. But other than that, Facebook and Twitter links down below as usual, along with a link to the propagandist channel, blah blah blah, you know all this by now. Other than that, we'll sign off then. Goodbye everybody!
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What is that going on over there? I have never seen that before, so we're going to go towards that. My health is not brilliant at the moment, and my bloody inventory's jam-packed full of stuff. Oh! Oh! What? What is this, fucking Eye of Sauron or something? Ow! What the hell? I found the Eye of Sauron, everybody. God, we're going all Lord of the Rings up in this stuff. I need my friggin' thingy-bobbers on, so I can climb up here. What the hell is this thing? Oh, fuck off, Snake Man. What is this thing and what does it do? Oh. God, there's bloody monsters everywhere. This is kind of bad. I don't know what this is.